Hello everyone. I'm not sure if this is live. I think I have like a few seconds. Um, oh, cool. It works. Nice. Hi Ron from Texas. Might be hot over there. Hi. Do you guys hear me well? See me well? I think I see me well. I'm hoping you see me well too. Um, and more importantly, tell me guys if you hear me well. I'm asking Mom right now if she can hear me well. Let's see if she's gonna tell me. Thanks. Okay, nice. Hey, hi everyone. That's cool. Um, oh, that's nice. All right. Can you, by any chance, can you hear the music in the background? I'm trying to make to have like a, like copyright. It's complicated. Copyright free music in the background, but um oh wow, so many people made it. That's so cool. Nice. Hello everyone from New Jersey. Oh, that's cool. Hey. Hi from France. I'm back in France. Hi everyone. California, I want to go back. I want to be in San Diego right now on the beach. Oh, from Toronto. Today is that's so cool. From Canada. Can you hear the music? Ah, well, that's so. Let me try to put it louder. Kind of want to have like a background music, but when you are live, you gotta have like a copyright free one and one that has no ads, and it's difficult. Wow, so many people are here. Hello everyone. This is so cool. Well, let me read your comments. New Hampshire. Oh, hey. That is so cool. Yeah, nice gear in the background. I built it. I have videos about it. Oh, that's so cool. Actually, I kind of played with it today. It was cool. It was cool. It's been a while, so I gotta I've been traveling for some time, and also didn't touch a guitar for like a few weeks, and it hurt, which means I really need to practice more. Hello everyone, Ontario. Wow, nice. So what time is it for you guys? Here it's 11 p.m. I'm trying to do it as late as possible. In France, knowing that most of you guys are in North America. I know some people are in Europe, but it's like a very low per stage. So as it's Sunday, I was hoping that a lot of people could make it, and it looks like it. So I'm happy. Minnesota, hi from Florida. Oh, I was there like 2 weeks ago. Oh my god, that is awesome. Oh wow, so many comments. I gotta read everything. Oh, that's so cool. Florida again. Oh, that's amazing. Tennessee. Oh my god, you guys are from all over the place. Jersey Shore? Where is that? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Brooklyn? Oh, that's cool. Wow. North Carolina? Nice. Oh my god. Oh, I already have question. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good morning from some of you. Probably more good afternoon. Maryland calling. Hi, San Francisco. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. I love it. It's amazing how everyone can be together, even though like we're so. That's amazing. It's a bit distorted. Yeah, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm just using the camera and uh and like the mic of my computer, because I have my that camera. I can use it for live, but my plug disappeared. So I was like, well, whatever. If I have a good light, I shall have a good image quality. Apple does good thing, but yeah. Well, that's amazing. Hello, everyone. Yeah, but it's look at that. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's really we're having thunderstorms in France and like a lot of parts of France, and it's getting cold. It's only like 18, which is in the 70s, I think. So it's different from Florida. 2 weeks ago, it was for you guys, it was like more than 100. So my bed is like, what? And yeah, tonight I'm showing off my nice Do you call that a sweatshirt? I guess you call it a sweatshirt. So I got. Oh, good morning. Yeah. You're already in the next day, Jeff. Yeah, good morning to you. You should go to sleep. But thank you for hanging around. Yeah, some of you guys are on the other side. So wow, yeah. From Detroit. Nice. Illinois. I've been there like a month ago. Florida, Arizona, Florida. A lot of you guys are in Florida. Are you there like for like vacation or are you living there? Yeah, that's my guitar over there. That's my electric one. Colorado. You're living in Colorado. I'm jealous. Oh my god. Uh, yes, summer's flying by, right? It's already the end of August. Louisiana. Oh my goodness. Louisiana. That's cool. Michigan. Born and raised in Florida. So how do you do during the summer? I mean, I loved it when I was there like 2 weeks ago, but I really could not live there during summer. How do you do? Like, yeah. Virginia, Ohio. Oh my god, so many people. Amazing. Wow. Wisconsin, Georgia, Montana. What? Oh my God. Are you guys representing the all 50 states? Is there someone from Hawaii, Alaska? That's amazing. You guys are from everywhere. Wow. Okay, so I got a few questions. I had a wait, mommy's texting me. Oh, she's saying the light is kind of annoying, but it's the lights that does bubbles, you know. Although right now there's no bubbles. Well, if it's annoying, tell me guys. I would just turn it off. But my next trip. When's my next trip? My next trip is in let me see, in a week. But I will stay in Europe. But if everything goes well, it will be in a week. Yeah, and I'll be going to one of my favorite place and new place. You're gonna get pictures, I guess. From Pittsburgh. Hey, that's amazing. Someone's gonna be happy to see that written here. Um, and where? So yeah, where? Well, oh, I have a London trip planned for not in too long. Uh, I'm super excited about it. I've been in London only once, to London only once, and it was last year actually, and I loved it. I mean, I really loved it. London is amazing, but there are too many French people there, so I just didn't like that. But that was cool, and I'm going back, yeah, in actually in a month. Yeah, that's gonna be great. Yeah, and I think I saw another question. Sorry, I don't want to ignore the comments. What was your favorite place you visited in North America? Well, so if we're talking just about place, the place itself, Montana. Yeah, definitely. That's the last trip I was there like 2 weeks ago, not even. And it was just it's definitely my. I knew I will love it. I've yet to explore Colorado and Utah, but it's definitely my kind of place. And Montana was just man, just amazing. I definitely want to go back. Definitely want to go back. Look at that. I was in Whitefish. You're gonna see all that in videos. Yeah, Montana. Huh. And I've only seen like maybe what a percent of it. Just so many things to see. Yeah, but I mean, San Diego, I really love San Diego. It was really cool. Like California in general was nice. Like I said in my video, I was surprised that California has everything: the beach, the forest, the hills, the mountains, big cities, like everything. That was interesting to see and to yeah. I just yeah, I didn't know about all that. So California was a good surprise. Yeah. So let me read your comments. I don't want to be disrespectful. California, British Columbia, Santiago, Chile. Oh, how nice! You get another continent to explore. You're right. I want to go there. Really like the Infinity Stones. Yeah, I'm in France right now, so it's like 11 something. Uh, yeah, I came back a week ago, a week and a half ago. So nice elephant face on the table. You notice it? That's for mom. Because mom, she's not here with me tonight, but she's watching. She's not going to sleep just to watch the video. Thank you, mom. And so I put the elephant just for her. Because usually mom, she goes to sleep at that time. So So if you see a fly flying around, it's my friend. I made a friend with Willy. This is absurd. So it's a baby fly, and I fed him, which I probably shouldn't, because now Willie doesn't want to go, even though I opened the window and all that. I think Willie likes me, but yeah, I took a shower. I just Willie likes me, but yeah, sorry for that. I've just seen him. That's why. So yeah, I'm in France, and actually, my body is still used to the American time. Usually, it's not. Usually, when I came back from hi, Willie, you want to say hi? Yeah. Usually when like the last time it was in from Canada that I came back, and it was like, my body was like, yeah, totally normal going to sleep at a nice, like a normal French hour. But this trip, the last trip I did, I was in St. Louis and then Washington and then Montana, and they all have like different time zones. And then I went to Florida, which is another time. So when I came back to France, for like a few days, it was the first time I had such a hard time. My body has had a really hard time just like falling asleep. And so for a few days, for like a week, I just like had like a short night at like 3 a.m. until like 7, and then took a nap. And it's been 2 3 nights that I'm like falling asleep at a normal French time. So, but it's fun. I mean, I always have something to do anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, let me read your comments, guys. California, hi. Colorado, one, nice. That is so cool. Have you been to Yosemite National Park? No, it's high, very high on the list. Like extremely high. Probably the next one, actually. I'm not really sure, but I really want to do like the next time and come to the States. Um, well, if it's not Canada first, I don't know. But if it's the States, I really want to go either to Louisiana. Absolutely. I really got to go there at some point. Or Colorado, or like a national park in that part of the country, like Utah, Colorado, California, Washington. Uh, yeah, yeah. Oh, I really want to go back. I miss being in the States so much. Um, yeah, I really do. Like I have to. Hi, Willie. Look at Willie. Willie really likes me. I think I shouldn't have fed him. um, yeah, yeah, what I was saying, I really miss the States. I just really miss being around this like American environment, hearing people speaking American, and or just North America, even in Canada. Just this environment of like, I don't know, I just miss that. So I usually put in the background like people doing podcasts, like in the States or in Canada, whatever. But like this, I hear like people talking English and I feel better. That's weird. I even like I'm looking for like American food and stuff like that. I think I'm just addicted to North America. Anyway, French fly, yeah, it's a French fly. It's Willie. Willie, come say hi. I don't know why this fly is still here. How is France? That is a good question. I'm still, my head is still in America, so I don't really. I mean, I do check a little bit of the French news. A lot of things are happening in like Africa, and then there's a war in Ukraine, and people still not being happy about. I am not happy about the gas prices and all that. There's a lot going on right now. Like this summer, so many things are happening, and to be honest, I was pretty glad I was away from all that for at least a few weeks. I mean, yeah, a few weeks in July and a few weeks in August. Yeah, because it's even though you don't want to see it, you don't want to be part of it. It's like it's everywhere, politics and all. It's just like overwhelming. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's alright. I mean, beside this, there's a lot of fires, unfortunately, and we have like a pretty big heat wave. Not here, not here, but in the south, they have a pretty big heat wave. So they're suffering from that and fires, like in Greece. I mean, no, Greece is terrible and like a lot worse, but I think it's loud. Tell me if it's too loud, the music. Um, did he shower with you? Really? Nah, they don't shower. Hi. Willie's funny. Pet fly. Yeah, it's my pet fly. Yeah, actually, that's not my first time making friend with a fly. like if you don't chase them and you just put your hand like this, they're gonna come and be curious. It's a fly. Some people are gonna say it's growth, but I just think it's cool. Anyway, from Austin. Oh, nice. From Texas. Oh, it must be so hot right now in Texas. Yeah. California. Uh, your English has improved since I started following you. Man, that's good to hear. Thank you. Thank you very much because it's way too loud for me. I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you for saying that because, well, beside the just like the week or the 2 weeks that I spend in North America every other month, I don't have any you know like any other way to really improve my accent at this point in my English. So thank you, because when I finally started to get like new words and like express like daily life expressions and like better accent and like correcting myself and all when I'm in the States, it's when I have to leave. It's like after a week or a week and a half and I have to leave. And it's at that time that I'm finally getting better and seeing the difference. It's so frustrating. This is why next time I'm coming to this continent, I gotta stay at least 3 months. Just to have finally those daily life like words that you guys are using for everything, and the expressions and the accent too, because there is just like a lot of improvements needed for my accent. But yeah, yeah. Thank you, Richard, for that. I want to see you travel to the western France coast. Oh, I've been there actually when I was in college, and it's really not interesting in that part of the country. My aunt used to live in Bordeaux, where they make a lot of wines. I know you probably heard of that one. And it's pretty, but it's really not like a, like the West Coast. I'm not interested in. But there's a lot of things to see, obviously. Maybe one day, but I kind of prioritize more like Europe and the mountains and all. Um, yeah, I don't know why I've never been interested in that part of France. Are you interested in Japan or Asian country? Yes, of course. I do speak a little bit of Japanese and Korean, Hangugo, and Nihongo, and those are actually my dream countries. And I've always been very very interested in these two countries, especially Japan and South Korea. Actually, yeah, it's something that probably nobody knows on that channel, but it's my whole world is around that. Actually, like I read manga, watch anime, I study the languages when I have time, and actually, yeah, like I don't watch Hollywood. I watch a lot of Japanese movies and Korean movies. But yeah, I'd love to go one day. But Japan is extremely expensive, and if I go, I mean, I've been into this culture for like 15 years. So if I go, I really want to go for enough time to see what I want to see. And especially, I want to be better at Japanese. I want to be really able to have a conversation and all that, which is definitely not the case right now. I couldn't do that. So I will wait for that. But the day I will be in Japan or even South Korea. Wow, I mean, that would be a dream coming true. So yeah, that would be amazing. I see a Mustang in your future. Yes. Oh, you know what? Earlier, I was actually checking out a new Korean drama about like boxing guys, whatever. That was cool. And the girl had a Mustang, and I was like, come on, like, is that a coincidence? Like, I didn't even know, and they never have. Actually, that was the first time I saw a Korean series having a Mustang in it. They usually have like Hyundai, all those Korean brands because they sponsor them like Samsung phones and all that, and they had a Mustang. So I was surprised, and I was like, it's really pretty one, like a black one with red stripes, but not like the whole red stripe, like just two little ones. Do you see Willie being around? I was like, wow, this is like that was so random for me to just check that series and that show, and of course it had a Mustang in it. I mean, but yeah, I really want one Mustang. The problem with having one is I need to be in France enough to enjoy it, and I'm traveling a lot, which is amazing. But if I have a Mustang, I really want to enjoy it, and I feel like I'm more. I mean, I'm definitely more out of the country than in France right now. Like the past 10 months, I've been just out more than in, and so I mean, if we count the days, probably not, but yeah, and it cost a lot, a Mustang. Obviously, I mean, I can get a Mustang for a lot cheaper than, I guess, the normal price, because if it's a used one. But it's like gas prices. As long as they're the way they're right now in France, I mean, I couldn't drive it for sure. But yeah. Uh, anyway, how much time did you get in Florida? Florida, we stayed. I want to go back. We stayed 5 days, a week, not even. I know. I guess a week. No, 6 days if we like count like the airport and all that. But yeah, that was too short. I had a lot of fun. We had an amazing time with my friend, but it was too short. Yeah, it's always so hard to leave. Yeah. Is air conditioning commonly used in France? No, no. I mean, there's no air conditioning here. Oh, I mean, we're in the like middle mountain right now. I am. So I don't think they will be useful anyway. It is like more common in south of France, but I mean, you go anywhere in France, like Paris especially, their old buildings and all that, you don't have any. I mean, maybe hotels right now, yeah, I guess they do, especially in summer, but a lot of them they don't. They don't have air conditioning, which is why when I was in Montana in Canada, when I did a little tour of that part 2 weeks ago, each time I was getting in the hotel room, the first thing I'll do is unplug the air conditioner because it was just too cold for me. But when I got down to Florida, I was like, heaven, air conditioning. That's probably the only time I really appreciated it. But it's kind of amazing how air conditioning is everywhere in North America. And well, in Florida, it was very pleasant to have it, but in other places, I'm not sure it's so needed. But I guess it's just a cultural thing. People are used to it, obviously. Yeah. Oh, from Louisiana. Hi. Um, Let me just read your comments very quickly. Uh, did you get how deep the rivalry between Toronto and Montreal is? No, Toronto, I've been there like a day, not even like last year. It was nice though, but I've been there only a day, so I didn't really. I mean, no, yeah, I mean, I didn't really get to explore. Um, so yeah, no, I don't. Oh, you guys have. Oh, sorry. Oh God, thank you for the donations. You guys are. Bill, that's a lot of money. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Adam. Oh, that's like when it's written CA. That's cool. Your money, Canadian people, your money is amazing. Like, do I have like cash? I don't have cash, but it's so beautiful. The Canadian money, I really love it. Thank you, Dennis. Oh, thank you, guys. I'm so late in the comments. Um, so yeah, no, I haven't like no like rivalry. I actually didn't know there is a rivalry between. Do you say rivalry? That's I don't know how you say that. Oh, South Carolina, nice. Actually, I was talking with a friend about Mirachill, Mirachill, Mirachill Beach, uh, which is in South Carolina. I want to go. I hope you never lose your accent. It sounds really cool. Well, the fact that you still hear my accent really annoys me. I don't want to have this accent. I don't have an accent. I just want to speak normally. Like I want to speak like a normal English speaker. And the fact that you still hear my accent, I don't like it. I don't want my accent to be perfect. I just want it to be excellent, which is not the same thing, perfect and excellence. But yeah, I don't want people to know that I'm French. That's the thing. Not that I don't like it. I just, I want to, be like nobody knows. It's better for a lot of things. It's better. Um, when is your mom going to join you on a trip? Well, the next one, I asked her, and she was like, "Yeah, sure." So if I usually I film myself afterwards, when I film when I'm somewhere. I don't really like filming myself in public. I don't like getting attention, all that. Just I don't like that. So if I do film, it's usually when I'm back home. I do film myself, So I mean, you probably are gonna see her, maybe not. But yeah, on my next trip, mom's coming. I mean, she says she's coming, so I think she's coming. Yeah, I don't. A lot of people are asking about my mom coming with me in Canada and all that. It's not that easy. Taking the plane for so long, I don't want mom to go through that. I know she will be having a hard time. Heat, she can't, absolutely not. It's really not possible for her. So, and like going for so long and all that, I don't want mom to have a really like a hard time while traveling. So, yeah, like I know she want to come. I mean, she want to go. I know she want to go to the States. I want to bring her. I want to bring the whole fam. Like I want them to see what it's like over there. But it's something that got to be really well like planned and not for too long, definitely, but long enough for them to see enough. Like it's all that. But what really worries me a lot is, sorry, I got a taste. It's important. Just making sure everything is all right because I'm alone here. Okay, I say Mutual Beach, funny. Sorry about that. I don't know how to pronounce it. Um, yeah, that's the kind of words you don't know. To me, it's a French word. It means blueberry, but I guess it's different in English. But yeah, what worries me the most for mom is definitely the plane and how long it is. I mean, if I bring mom with me, I'm definitely getting her a first class seat, however you call that, because she needs to be able to lay down and all that. Mom can get sick. I will probably give her Dramamine and all that, but she reacts very differently to a lot of medications. She doesn't take much of them actually, because like her body reacts pretty weirdly. So I don't want her to get sick. I mean, when I brought her Cyprus, we ended up at the hospital. I think I've never shared that, and since then I'm like, I really thought back then I was losing her, and it's kind of kind of traumatized me. So going all the way to the States, I really want to bring her, and like I said, the whole fam, but we'll wait. All right, we'll wait. But yeah, immersion is the best way to learn a language, exactly, which is why, like I said, next time I shouldn't forget my coffee. Next time I really want to stay at least 3 months. Like I would like to stay half a year, six. I mean, I would like to stay a year. That would be the best. A year will be really nice. Will be, if I stay a year, I will probably never leave. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, at least 3 months, because 3 months is really is. I hate ads. You probably don't hear it, so that's great. 3 months is probably the perfect length, I think you say, to really get involved in the culture with people and to really like have enough of the language being speaking around you, and just being in the environment enough for you to just like get it, and language is obviously part of it. um, I gotta find a way to stay 3 months next time and be around like enough for me to really get a better accent. And well, there's the accent that I don't like about myself. I mean, that I want to improve, but there's also just the words, the data. I've understood that you guys use a lot of like slang and all, which obviously we do also in French. And even though I'm trying to watch like shows of like random people, like like How I Met Your Mother. Right now, what am I watching? The Office. To get those slang, because well, usually on those kind of shows they use them. It's not the same as actually being in the country and having conversation with someone and using the slangs and hearing them, and being like, okay, that's when you use this word, okay, that's how you can answer this and all that. And yeah, I mean, I still don't know how to answer someone who's asking me, "Hey, how's it going?" Like, should I say, "How's it going back?" Should I say like, "Oh, good, and you?" Like, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of ways, and I don't know. It's frustrating, but yeah, which is one of the reasons I like to stay longer. It's just for those little like moments to be just like random moments, random words, random questions or whatever, to be just part of me. Like, oh, like it's part of my brain. I don't have to think about how I should answer that or how to pronounce a word or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, hola, ¿cómo estás? Estoy bien, ¿cómo estás? I was actually watching a Spanish show to get better at Spanish, but it's the same. It's like I'm watching it, so I was like listening to it. They spoke way too fast though, so I was like, yeah, I gotta practice more. But it's the same. It's just going one way. Like I'm listening and I'm understanding new words and new ways of like pronouncing the words, but I'm not talking. I'm expressing myself. So it's already a good thing to listen and understand and learn new words, but I still have that, whatever. Estoy bien. um, let me. Yeah, the guitar looks great, right? I built it. I mean, obviously, I did almost nothing. My friend built it. I did a little touch ups. Actually, there's videos about that, and I really love it. Yeah, you can't really see it well. Yeah, I'm afraid if I move because I'm on the yeah. I love it. Actually, I think did I give it a name? I'm not really sure. Um, oh, I visited the Atlantic coast of France for the 50th anniversary of the D-Day invasion. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. Yeah, actually, I made a documentary about the Normandy beaches and all that, and I filmed quite a lot in just the few days I was there. And I'm pretty proud of the movie that I ended up making, but there's so much more to see. So I went to the Verdun memorials and all that not long ago, but I really want to go back to like Normandy, especially to see more. I think if I drive a little bit up north, there's a lot more stuff to see. So that's definitely a video that's going to be at some point in the channel. Mary, will you ever do a reaction videos again? Or will you be just concentrating travel videos? So, if nobody knows, I created my channel. My first channel was FrenchTastic, just FrenchTastic. That was for what I'm doing right now. But COVID happened. I was locked down in my apartment, and to just not go crazy, I started doing reactions, music reactions, and then the community built itself around that, and I really made some amazing discoveries, especially Bobby Hatfield. It's my favorite. Um, really, anyway, and yeah, but then COVID, kind of ended, and then I was like, okay, man, French Tastic has a community for like reactions, and that's not what I was, like going for. So here is French Tastic Explorations. So to answer your question, I don't think so. The problem was reaction videos. And I love to do them again. Music, movies, series, Band of Brothers. I like to do that as a reaction. The problem is copyright issues, and I'm all alone doing all that. And you don't even know how many hours it took me each day to fight against those copyrights issues just to have the reaction uploaded. Not even talking about monetizing them because it's out of the question. So it's like no money for like 20 hours of like fighting against the copyrights issues. Copyright? Do you say copyrights? Yeah, every day, and that was just I burned out. Like literally, it was just like you know the the happiness of discovering a new artist or a new song from like Home Free, for example. Uh, it was just taking away because of those copyrights problem issues. And I don't want to go through that ever again. If I had like a team behind who will be taking care of that, like taking care of the editing and all those, I will be doing reactions definitely, definitely put French Test Exploration first, obviously. But I mean, I will be glad to keep doing and discovering that, artists and groups and songs and all that. But it's like so much time. It's like, look at how late and behind I am on my Canadian videos. I mean, I was there in May, it's the end of August, and I'm like not even half of half of them have been made yet. Um, so yeah, I mean it's technically impossible, and I can't have a team because I don't have the money for that. I mean, making barely enough with like FrenchTastic. So but yeah, that would be nice. Maybe, in a few years, who knows? I mean, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm just saying yeah, it is impossible in the future, maybe. I don't know. Hmm. And I read some of your comments because I've been talking for so long. Oh my goodness, so many. So, um, okay. Yeah, definitely not surviving without air conditioning in Texas. I see some of you guys are talking between yourselves, so I'm gonna read that. Hi, Mary. Hi. um, do you speak Spanish now? Nah, barely. I mean, I could definitely understand what you will be saying. Expressing myself, I will have not a hard time. Yeah, no, I will have a hard time. Let's be honest here. I mean, I've been like postponing studying Spanish for too long. What kind of accent would I have to like? Just to, I mean, yeah, there's so many accent. I like to have a Connecticut accent. I think that one's cool. Um, yeah, but just not that French accent, just not that one. Uh, yeah, there's no such thing as normal when speaking English. You're right. Oh, bonne nuit, Adam. Good night. Uh, you guys like my accent? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one who really doesn't like my accent. Yeah, it's night over there. It's 11:36, 37 p.m. But it's all right. Family comes first. Do they have Dramamine in France? No, no, they don't. I think we used to have Dramamine. So I read a lot of blog posts about that, and we used to have them until 2001 or two. And so it's been like more than 20 years since they don't approve it or import it or something like that because of one chemical that is inside. So they they do have similar things that I bought that actually dad got for me that I haven't tried yet because I've always had Dramamine and I know Dramamine really works very well for me. So what I do is like I did like 2 weeks ago, just before going home. Actually, did I do that? I don't remember, but yeah, I always have like Dramamine in like a lot of them. I mean, a lot of them, at least one or two like bucks of it, just to be sure I have enough for like a few months. If I know I'm not gonna go back to the States, or I mean, I never know when I travel. It's so spontaneous, but just to be sure. So no, they don't have it, unfortunately. You could get a dual passport. That will be so great. That will solve so much problem. But how do I do that? I mean, I'm French. I gotta live there, I guess, for some time, or yeah. If you visit Tennessee, where I live, or Alabama, you'll have to talk a bit slower. Oh, yeah. I talked with a woman at a party in Paris a few months ago, and she was from around there, and she talked like that. And I was like, yeah. I mean, that was just so cool listening to her. She was so cute. She was really pretty. She was actually really pretty. And her voice was very like was like that actually. So I liked it. And she was like, yeah, I guess it's a cultural thing. We speak like that. I don't notice it, but people notice it. I was like, yeah, it's very slow. It's cool. Especially, well, yeah, we usually, I mean, I know I speak way too fast in every languages. It's great to not speak that fast, I guess. Are you on a brown coat now? What is a brown coat? I'm not sure what that means. Sorry. Slang. So I already answered that question. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to to read your comments. Oh, hey, Steve. No, you didn't forget. Right. You didn't forget. You're here. Can you sing a song with your guitar? Not happening. Mm-hmm. Isn't how is it going like ça va? I guess how is it going? It's probably like ça va. But in France, if someone, I mean, that's how I've been doing that. If someone is asking me like ça va, I'll say ça va, ça va. Like I will say ça va as yeah, I'm okay, and then I will repeat it again as like are you okay? Like how's it going? So it'll be ça va, ça va, ça va, ça va. So like for ça va doesn't make sense, but to us it makes sense. And I guess that's the thing I don't understand with how is it going in English. I still don't get it, which is why I need to stay longer. But yeah, oh, thank you. Thank you, Fermi Spurdox One. Thank you for the donation. I like the stickers they put. So this it's been a few times that I've been doing a live, and I don't use. What did I use before? It was Streamlab. I think it was. I don't even have the software anymore on my computer. And they used to have like all the things, all like nice background, all that. But it's just I like to keep things simple, but I liked when I had like a donation or a new subscriber, there was some stuff like appearing on the screen. I like that. But I guess YouTube does nice things too. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the comments about my English. Who's your favorite American singer or band? So like I said, I listen to a lot of like not American stuff, but actually no, actually that's not true. Well, my favorite band would probably be American band would probably be Home Free. And they're really doing good thing. And favorite singer, Bobby Hatfield. I mean, I don't know. There's a lot of good singer nowadays. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess I'll if I think about it, I'll have a lot of names in mind, but those are the first one that comes to my mind. I'm just so disappointed that Bobby isn't here anymore. Like it would have been nice to be able to just like go, like watch him live or something like that. But yeah, oh Troy, thank you. Thanks for being you. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, you guys are so nice. So let me just read. I gotta read all the comments. Sorry. Oh, Firefly. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, do you guys know Firefly? You know that amazing series that they only did like 13 episodes off, and then they did a movie, which was great. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't watch Castle yet, but Firefly is just so amazing. They gotta do it back. Like they gotta do more. Oh, Firefly is amazing. I want to watch it. It's so good. It's so great. How's it going? Ça va? Now you guys are just asking me this question. Still don't know how to answer that. The first video I saw you in was when you did a reaction video of Mrs. Diana. Oh yeah. Oh, Wicked Games. Yeah, that was when I started following you. Great video. Wow. So David, you've been around for a long time. Thank you for sticking around. That's cool. Yeah, that's. I've been wondering about Angelina. I've been wondering what she was up to nowadays. I wanted to take her YouTube channel and then I just did something else and I forgot about it. But Diana, it's the same. I wonder what she's. I guess those girls are probably like recording albums, stuff like that, maybe touring. That would be nice. And back then they were like maybe a few years younger than me. So I guess right now they're probably like 18 or something. That's amazing. Texas. Howdy. I know. Actually, you know what? Howdy. I actually have that. It's useless, but if we have some people from Texas, let me put that. Actually, I was talking with a friend of mine who's doing a tour of the French, like how do you call it? Like the places where they, have horses and all. And he was sending me pictures of him on a horse. I was like, you need a hat like that. You need a cowboy hat. But yeah, that was fun. Your English is really good. Thank you. How do I ask in French? How are you? Like, what's going on? Like to ask the other to talk more about them, not just responding like that. Huh. I would say ça va, but ça va toi? meaning you okay, you like, are you okay, like, what's up, like, yeah, that's what I will say. That's what I actually said a lot of times when I wanted people to talk more about them. But I'm really not the best person to ask those questions. Like, I don't speak French well at all. I'm always on my phone looking for the French words that I need in conversation and all. I can't have a normal French conversation anymore. I'm like, I'm talking, and then what is that word? And then I'm looking for a word, and then the whole conversation is just like, it's annoying. So usually if I talk with my dad, he's like, just say it in English, he's gonna understand, or something like that. But usually if I talk with like mom, she's gonna be like, mm-hmm. She's gonna be waiting for like 5 minutes for me to find my word. And I think it's because I'm doing everything in English. I'm working in English and speaking to myself in English, writing in English. It just, yeah, it just nice. It's very common. And so I'm definitely losing my French, because beside my family, I'm not speaking French with anyone. Um, it's sad to think about that. I guess I just have more, English speaking friends, which is great, which, I like it. But it's kind of, it's interesting to see how fast you can lose a language, especially vocabulary. So I've got some books right now, French books, that I'm reading, every day to get the vocabulary back, and all that. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, Alizé, oh my God, you know her? Oh, wow. So it just so that is Alizé still popular in France? I haven't heard about her for a long time. So if you guys don't know, Alizé is a very popular singer, um, back in the day. Yeah, I mean that's like 20 years ago. Uh, her songs were amazing. Definitely. I'm not sure what she's up to nowadays. I don't know. I don't know anything about the French music, the French shows, movies. I don't see all that. It's just, it's not interesting to me. I mean, there's some good thing, but so yeah, I don't know actually. I don't know. Harper says Sava or something like that. Oh, Harper. I want a picture of Harper. I have a pen pal in Saumur. Oh, that's cool. Oh, Saumur is a beautiful French city. I've been through it a few times. How far are you from there? Uh, Pretty far away. I don't have an actual like place right now, so I'm kind of moving around a lot. But I was close from it when I was in college, and it's definitely a very beautiful city that I should definitely do a video about. There's a river going through, and they have a lot of castle, like yeah, a lot of old castle, but that are like well taken care of and all that. So it's a very, yeah, it's pretty city actually. I almost got into an accident over there because I was stupid. I was driving and crossing a bridge, and I was looking at, it was the end of the day. There the river, beautiful river, and a castle and the sunset. And I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. and and they had like traffic jam in front of me, and I didn't see it. And oh my god, I braked so hard that day, or almost killed myself actually, because I was driving fast, too fast. But yeah, it's a beautiful city. Um, ¿Sé qué pasa en Spanish? Oh, todo bien. Sí, todo bien. Hoy todo bien. Ahora todo bien. Todo bien. Oh, that's the same. The show I'm watching in Spanish right now has a little bit of Catalan, so it's not the same. So it makes things harder, but it's interesting. Um, Let me read your comment. Is that a tattoo on your wrist, and is it new? I don't recall never seeing before. Yeah, so I do have tattoos, but they're not real. They are like, I like that one. It's a new one. I mean, it's be kind, but you don't see it. Those are like, they last for a few days, week or weeks to the most. But yeah. They're very precious tattoos. I don't want them to go away. So I've been like redrawing them before like they disappear completely. But I think at some point I'm gonna. I don't know, but no, I don't have any real tattoo yet. I'm doing that. I mean, I like having them to see if I want real ones. But it's having a tattoo is like it's forever. So I don't want to just like be, you know, I'm very spontaneous, but I don't want to be spontaneous on that because it's something you do to your body and all that. And it's so yeah, those are tattoos, but not real. Mamatastic. Yeah, Mamatastic is with us. Mom, it's almost midnight. You should go to sleep. Thank you. Yeah, I got that hat in Arizona. From Hell's Kitchen, New York City. Where is that? Is that a restaurant? Hi. So, so how many airline miles do you have, Miss World Traveler? So I was talking with my Cyprus friend about that, and I've been doing things wrong. I've been trying like United, Air Canada, Air France, uh, Delta Air, and I've had to change sometimes because of like problems with like the flights or whatever. And so I did not accumulate enough or like I'm not doing things right and I gotta like ask for the miles for some airlines. But I think what I should do is always take the same airline, but I go to too many different places and the airlines doesn't like they don't have always, you know, like flights going there or here or whatever. So yeah, but I'm trying to build enough miles to like, you know, have like a flight for free or something like that. Yeah. Um, oh, you must go, Brandon. All right. Thank you for stopping by. Take care. Don't forget that you can rent a car if you come back to California. You might have specific. Yeah. When we were in California with my friend, we were into the car. Willie's back. Hi, Willie. Hi. You want to say hi? Willie's my pet fly. If you guys are new to the life. Yeah. When obviously in the States, having a car is definitely a must. I mean, well, no, if you stay in New York City, definitely not. But if you want to go around, definitely, yeah. Um, yeah. Don't lose your French. It's a rich language and culture. It is. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah. Um, oh yeah, Alize is the same age as Brittany. Really, I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, thank you, Mike Bell. In all your travels, including in France, what do you think is the best thing you have seen or maybe impressed with the most? Oh my God, that is a tough question. Willie, what is the best thing we've seen? You've not been part of my travels. Um, I don't know. I mean, the Niagara Falls were just amazing, to be honest. Um, uh, I don't know. San Diego was was really a really big surprise for me. I was like, wow, this is really how people live and all. I was like, this is amazing. Um, I don't know. Montana is definitely like one of a kind. I've been to Waterton in Canada. I mean, it's like a park, international peace park, and that place is was really amazing. Blow my mind really. But there's just so many things like kindness. You know, people's kindness is definitely something I'm always impressed with. It's like, how are you so kind? Like, how is it even possible? And it's amazing. So, oh, I don't know. It's a tough question. Too many things, and yeah, I mean, if I think about it, if I keep thinking about it, I will have more and more things to say. Definitely. Um, I was impressed as how hot and humid it was in Florida, but I loved it. You know, I'm always cold and all. I have a very bad blood circulation, so for once, I was always warm and actually, it was cool in the I mean, cool, not cool like as it was cool, it was nice to be in Florida for my body. I really liked it, honestly, which is probably I'm probably the only person to say that. But yeah, so let me read more of your comment. I am French first and from living in an English population for over 30 years. I know the feeling. It definitely helps to read and watch TV in French as much as you can. Yeah, right? I didn't know, Simon, you were French. You know, I've seen you for some time now. Yeah, I know a lot of people miss my music reaction. Actually, I do miss them too. It's just I don't miss the fighting the copyright issue thing. Definitely. Thank you, Rod. That's a lot of money. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting us join your live, Mary. You're the best. Thank you, Ryan. You always have like I love your comments. You always comment about every little detail on my video. And so each time, Mary, you're commenting like you paid attention to everything. And that feels good because I spent a lot of time editing everything, twiddling the music, doing this transition and all that. And it feels good that, that you're noticing everything. So thank you for all that, Ron. And thank you for your very big donation. Thank you. Oh, can we get a hee how? Actually, I'm not really sure how to do that. When I was in Arizona, I heard some people do it. I was like, that's not how I like how I thought it will sound like. So yeah, I'm not gonna try it. Um, uh, uh, uh. 95 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is hot, but with the humidity, it can be closer to 115 degrees. Yeah, yeah, it's like in Cyprus. It's the same. It's kind of crazy how the humidity can just make things a lot more hotter. Mustang are too expensive to rent. Yeah, they're expensive to rent, that's for sure, but they're not available. I mean, the few times I've been around in the States, I tried to rent one. Not every time I was there because I didn't think about it every time and I couldn't do it every time anyway. But the few times I tried, they're just not available. So there's that too. But yeah. Have you ever come to Eastern Europe? Yeah. Which part of yeah, I've been to Poland, I've been to Czech Republic, Germany, if that is Eastern, not maybe not. Um, Cyprus is definitely south. I want to go to Austria, and that's kind of probably where I'm gonna go soon, I hope. There's definitely a lot more to see in Eastern Europe, but it's definitely not a good time to go right now. Especially if I travel alone, a young girl. I mean, there's a war going on, so yeah, no. But yeah, it's sad too. Didn't you fly in a helicopter in Florida? No, it was in St. Louis. Oh, actually, that was one of the most amazing thing I ever did. Yeah, yeah. I didn't even think of so many things happened in my last trip. I've been all around the states, like St. Louis, and then like Washington, Montana, Idaho, and then Canada, and then Florida. So many things happened, but oh my goodness, like flying in a helicopter was the first time for me, or the first for me. It was amazing. I've seen St. Louis like never, obviously, and it was awesome. I mean, it was amazing to be able to almost fly like a bird, which is my craziest dream, to be able to be like a bird and fly. It was amazing. I cried after that. Like I was just so happy, so much emotion, so many emotions. I had to cry to let it all out because it was just so happy. It was amazing. Yeah, it was amazing. Seen any more bear butts lately? No. So yeah, I mentioned that I saw a bear from the train down to when I was in the train from Quebec to, let me try to pronounce it. So it's Montreal, Montreal, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce that one, but yeah, I was on the train and I saw that bear. It was very sudden. Yeah, and as I was like on the other way, like the train was going kind of backwards for me. It was pretty big actually, and I just saw like the big paws and then the butt just like going away. Um, that made me really happy. There were a guy in front of me. They were like seats like that, like facing each other. And when I saw it, I had like, oh, he was like, what did you see? What did you see? And then, I wanted to say, I saw a black bear. And then like a woman came and all that. So I couldn't say it, but yeah, it was cool. Can you recommend a really nice place to visit in France? Like nice people, culture, huh? Yeah, I mean, around the Alps, it's definitely a very cool place. Nice people, I don't know. I mean, nice people. I think they're everywhere, but you know what I think about French people. It's like 50-50. I mean, especially when you go over Thiers and you see how kinder people are. It's a little bit difficult, but they're definitely really, really nice people in France for sure. But I would say Annecy, which is around, yeah, around the Alps. Geneva is in Switzerland, obviously, but like it's at the border, and it's a very beautiful area, and just all around those French Alps. There's a lot of nice like villages and cities, and just it's really beautiful. And you got the very French deep culture with the cheese and all the big like the food and all those like handcrafted things and all that. Yeah, definitely, it's a cool place to go. Yeah, we are sort of weird here in Arizona. Oh yeah, I thought you guys are cool. Your hard work on the videos is appreciated. They're amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm from Northern Virginia, and I have only been out west once to Montana. I think you'd like it there. Yeah, Glacier National Park was incredible. That's where I went to. Glacier National Park. It was, yeah, definitely one of my favorite places I've visited. Crazy how St. Louis is named after King Louis IX of France. Oh, there's a huge history behind that. So much history. It was very interesting. Uh, St. Louis is that kind of city you want to spend. I mean, I would like to spend like a lot of time just going around, museums and places to build my knowledge of the history there. Um, because the ways they built, all those museums and places is really well made, so you can learn pretty easily a lot of things, and I like it. No, love the way you say Montreal more than the way we say it. Yeah, I like to see you hug a koala in Australia and have a Barbie picking up the lingo. Did you guys watch the Barbie movie? I want to watch it just for Margot because she's beautiful, and Ryan because I kind of really like the way he plays in the movies. I like Drive a lot, the movie he played in back in like 2011 or something like that. But I haven't seen Barbie. I'm hearing it's a hit. Like people really like it. But yeah, I'd like to go to Australia. That's a long flight from France. I think it's like 18 hours. Which I mean, I usually fly like for the most 9 hours. I mean, if I fly, it's gonna be like 15 hours, but they're gonna be layover. So like the longest flight will probably like 9 hours, maybe 10. But 18 hours, it's something else. You really gotta either like fly during the night or yeah, something like that. Yeah. Always enjoyed your videos. They're great experiences for you. Lifelong memories being made on every trip. Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. It's like I don't. Hi, Willie. You want to say hi? You see, you see. It's a baby fly. I think you're cute, actually. Yeah, that's the thing with like today's world. It's like I don't know where it's going. Like I don't know how it's gonna end up. Obviously nobody knows, but there's just so many things happening, like politically speaking, wars, and also like health speaking, like COVID, all that. Like, I don't know if tomorrow I'm gonna be alive. Like I mean I could obviously die from like a car accident or whatever. There's also many other things happening, and I'm like, I gotta make memories now, like right now. So that's why the last 10 months I've been traveling everywhere, taking every opportunities, and just building, you know, memories, creating memories with very nice people. And just like that, if I were to die tomorrow, at least I'll be happy with the fact that I really enjoyed my time on earth. I mean, I want to do more, so I don't want to die right now, all right? But yeah, I think it's really important to take, yeah, every opportunity is and just enjoy. And that's why every time I come back from one of my travel one of my trip from like overseas or whatever, I always go first back to my parents, and I make my brother come and I have a meal with everyone and I talk about my travel or whatever. But like it's like, I made it home safely on that plane or whatever through my adventures, and I want to enjoy more time with my family, and I'm not even losing time anymore. It's like I created memories out there with friends and all that, and it's amazing. And then as soon as I'm back in France, like, what's the most important? The fam. So right away I go to the fam and I create more memories and all that. It's like I don't want to lose time, and I don't really want to. Yeah, the most important thing is just I don't want to have any regrets. Like, oh, I should have done that. Oh, I should have spent more time with this person. All that. Like, it's like life is too short, and man, I'm gonna be 25 in 3 months. I'm pretty sure you all guys are gonna be like, yeah, you're a baby. And I am still young, but it's like things, they fly by so fast nowadays. I mean, things change so fast. It's scary. But yeah, I don't know what I was saying all that. Sorry, it was probably way too random. um. Oh, and then I missed a lot of your comment. Uh, uh next time you're in the US, come to Chicago and have some Chicago style pizza. Hell yeah, I want to do that. Actually, I stopped at Chicago because I was just in the airport, which was terrible, waiting an hour to go through immigration and all that. But I've seen the city from the plane, and it was beautiful with like the lake and all that. It was beautiful. I really definitely want to spend some time in Chicago. Um, Thanks so much for your nice videos and live streams. Adios from my side. Buenas noches, Maria. Thank you. Muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Oh, nice. Looking forward to your Glacier Park video. Yeah. Oh my goodness. You were there for that. That would be oh man, that would be amazing to work there during summer. Um, yeah. Yeah, the videos they're gonna come after like the Canadian videos, and then there's Cyprus videos, and it's gonna be not right now. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Steve. Oh, every small amount helps. Definitely. Thank you very much. So, Steve, you're watching me from England because I see GB. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, I've known you for years now. Of course, you're from now. That's cool. So it's actually probably an hour later than in France for you. So probably one. You're up late. Sorry about that. So, you guys have been writing. Going to be a huge blockbuster Hollywood film. I think we're talking about the Barbie movie. All right. Well, that's amazing for them then, because I think I watched a few interviews of them talking about the movie, and they, if I understood well, they filmed like for 18 hours a day and all that. So I think they really did their best for that, which is kind of why I'm kind of like really looking forward to watch the movie. So that's nice if it's a blockbuster. Next time you're in Canada, you should go see an ice hockey game. Oh yeah, actually, when I went to Canada back in May, the first thing I checked was, oh, is there a hockey game I could go to? And yeah, it was like no, the end of the season, so it was like, oh shit. But yeah, next time I definitely want to do that. I mean, ice hockey is something that really interests me, so I would love to see that. And it's something I've seen videos of it when I was doing reactions on FrenchTastic, of like ice hockey games and all that. And that's like very animated. Like it feels like there's a lot going on during a game, and I really want to experience that, in your life. So yeah. Did you see the new plane NASA had built that will go from London to New York in 90 minutes? I heard about it. I saw a thumbnail of a video that I didn't click on, but I saw a video. I mean, I heard about it. I don't remember seeing how it looked like though, but yeah. Mary, will you come back to the USA? If so, New England will have a lot of New Hampshire and Maine. Yeah, I want to go to New Hampshire. A friend of mine just went to Nova Scotia, and sent me some pictures. Amazing. So I definitely want to check out this part up north. I really want to go there. Definitely. I want to. I want to go. I want to come back. So let me read your comment. California, hi. I want to go back to California. Be on a beach, go for a swim, cocktail, margarita. No, no margarita, or without alcohol. I know this may seem like an observation, oh whatever, but I like the music you include in your videos. It always fits perfectly, and since you must place importance on that. Yes, I spend literally hours just for like a 10 minutes video to find the music that I think, I like first and that I think is right for that segment, and then another one for that segment. I mean, to me, music is really important, and I really spend a lot of time. And I'm using Epidemic Sound, like I pay a subscription every month for that, and I have copyright free music, and they have an honestly, they have everything, and it's a great website, and they have really great artists on there. And I like kind of losing myself on that site and just like listening to a bunch of song, and yeah, it's very inspiring actually. So thank you for noticing it because I do put a lot of hours just for the music. So yeah. Hi team, brother after bird. That's a long name. Embrace life, don't burn yourself out. Oh yeah, Brenda, you flew over Chicago. It's a really nice place. I mean, nice sight from the plane. Oh. If you could be any animal, what would you be? Well, definitely is there a bird? Any kind of bird? I'd like to be like a falcon or eagle. Yeah, definitely a bird, obviously. And if not, like a wolf or a tiger. It would be nice to be in the forest. Yeah. Are you coming to visit New England anytime soon? Boston is a great city. Yeah, I mean, I'll take the next flight if if it was possible. I'd love to anytime soon. That would be amazing. New Jersey. Oh, let's go. Hi. Oh, it's an hour earlier. Is it? I guess you guys don't have like the summer time changing time. Huh. But last time I was in London, France was like an hour later, earlier. So I might have had that wrong, I guess. Austin, Texas. Yeah. I'd love to go to Texas, but definitely not right now. I think I heard the best month to go to Texas is like October or November, something like that. Yeah. Why not? I'm not saying no. Definitely. New England road trip in the fall with brown leaves will be awesome. Oh yeah, I want to see that. I've heard so much about this part of the country in the fall being like really pretty and gorgeous just to drive around. So I'm just pulling in my computer. I would love to. Credit there are two French territories of Nova Scotia. Saint-Pierre-et-Miquelon. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we have seen a lot of people saying, "Hey, you don't know about that." I mean, of course, we know as French people about Saint-Pierre-et-Miquelon. It's I mean, you learn it in school and all that, but it's pretty far away, and I think it has its own like it's not independent, but it has its own like government or little government or something like that. Um, yeah, that would be amazing to go there and hear their French, especially. um, oh, thank you for your nice comments about the music I choose. That's great. You just call me Timbo. All right, Timbo, and you're from Tupelo, Mississippi. Hey, that's cool. I have no idea what that is. No. Uh, Mississippi, I know, but Tupelo, I never heard of it. Um, Speaking of music, today's, of course, I know it's Alex. I was actually talking with a friend about that. I just told him it was because I've seen on um, I don't remember where, but I seen some people saying happy birthday to him. So yeah, and they had like a Toronto Rush Day 2 days. I mean, 2 days ago, a day like yesterday for you guys because they're nice Monday, but for you it's Sunday. So yeah, on Saturday they had like a Rush Day in the Henderson Beer Factory or wherever it was, and I was so jealous of people just posting about their day over there. I was like, I want to be there and like have a drink or something. But yeah, I think it's very cool that there's still a lot of people talking about Rush and all. They're just so cool. Louisiana, yeah, I love to. I want, the main reason I want to go to Louisiana is to hear the French, and so to talk with the people, the food, and the music. I want to experience all that at the same time. Having a good food, listening to some music while talking to some Louisianan people, like that would be just amazing. I want to do a video about that. That would be great. Um, mm, Mhm. Oh, it's where Elvis was born. Then I heard about it before for sure, because I've been talking about that with a friend. So I probably just didn't remember it. Oh, cool. Nice. Tu Tupelos? Oh, that's probably, yeah, I probably had the wrong pronunciation. Did you try poutine in Canada? Yeah, I tried it a few times. I mean, actually, I tried it. Oh, there is something interesting that I gotta tell you guys. So yeah, I tried it twice. One in Toronto, which I loved, and another one in Quebec that I didn't really like. So I had to cross the border during my last trip, like 2 weeks ago, from the States to Canada, and of course, I had to like get down. I mean, I was in a bus. I had to get on the bus, and like they asked me questions and all that. I was the only one, obviously, that asked to like come down and all that. That was very embarrassing. But anyway, so that guy, I remember his name, Steve. He was very like, very polite, just asking questions, doing his job. He saw that I was a little bit nervous. And I think he just did that just to make me feel a little better, really nice guy. He was like, so you went to Quebec, like, did you enjoy it? Have you tried poutine? So I explained to him that, I tried it in Toronto, and it was amazing, but people kept telling me that it was not a real one. And when I tried a real one in Quebec City, I didn't like it. And then I thought, it was ironic. And I mean, we just talked about it, and it was cool to talk to like a border agent, I think you say, uh, about something else than why are you here? Do you plan on staying? Do you have the right paper? It was just being nice, doing conversation. And that was probably, I mean, he was the only good experience I had with crossing the USA Canada border. So Steve, shout out to you, because I will always remember. I mean, you were really really sweet talking about just random things just to make me feel better, because I was, yeah, I mean, I was embarrassed because people were waiting for me, and because it's always the same thing, and I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm a danger. Like when they ask you the questions, they're like you've done something wrong, and it's like, I'm just like, I'm just here to enjoy the beauty of your country. I'm gonna spend money for you. Like, what is so wrong about that? And I'm like, I'm a girl, I'm a young girl. I mean, I don't think I look like I will be like someone dangerous. And each time it's always like, it's such a hard time going through the border, honestly. But anyway, that time was better than the others. So thank you, Stu. Anyway, yeah, I'm Tiger. My shiny sign is Tiger. Yeah. Oh, Gumbo. Actually, I have. I think I have a Gumbo pack that I can do. Probably gonna have Gumbo next week. He knows who's that Zetarians thing. I think it was Gumbo or, oh, I don't remember. But yeah, I have something like that I can eat. That's cool. La banquise. La banquise à Montréal. 24/7. Really? Huh. I didn't know about that. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I gotta go back to a lot of places I've been to just to be able to check out a lot of good addresses you guys have shared. And it's something I never do, and I should do, is like, but it's I wanna do post on my community YouTube page saying that, hey, I'm gonna go there. What would you recommend? Or the best like authentic restaurant to taste this food or whatever. But the thing is, I know it's like it's so random, especially if I don't say the dates or whatever. But I just don't feel safe saying that I'm gonna be at that place before being there. This is why you always know that, oh, you've been there. Like you always know afterwards when I'm already far away from that or this place. Like, oh, I've been here or there. Because I feel like it's safer. But yeah, this is why there's a lot of places I could have like tried or checked out, that I didn't, because you guys share those addresses afterwards, which is all right. But yeah, so We love your channel. Are there any YouTube channels you like? Oh, that's a good question. So, as weird as it sounds, I actually don't watch YouTube. I think I just spend too much time on my computer editing already. And I'd like to spend less time on screens, you know. But I do watch. I mean, I do watch YouTube. It's rare because I only have like I have two or three girls I'm watching on YouTube. The one is Taylor. I've mentioned her a lot of times already. She's a Canadian living in Hong Kong. Back then, like 10 years ago, she was living in Japan, and I was really into like the Japanese culture and all that. So I was watching her. Now she lives in Hong Kong and she is a mom. So she's busy and she hasn't made any like videos in like 3 months. I miss Taylor through all those videos. Um, and then I'm watching like a girl. She's living in New York City, and I really like to see the daily life over there. But it's the same. Like she posts every 10 days. And there's another woman I follow. She lives in Los Angeles, and she goes to like hidden things and all that. So I like to watch that, but it's the same. She uploads every like 10, 15 days. So I only watch YouTube like, I don't know, twice or like 3 times a month, which I think it's enough. But I mean, there's a lot of good things on YouTube, you know. But yeah, so Taylor R is the name of the channel. And then there is Michelle Choi. She's the one from New York. And then there is Sophia Chang. That's the name of the channel for the woman who lives in Los Angeles, and they all have really cool channel, and they do a really great editing job and all that, and they choose very cool songs too. But yeah, that was a nice, interesting question, Arsenal 17. Yeah, I know it's mainly because of 9/11 that GSA is super strict. I mean, it's totally understandable. I mean, if you go to a like large city in France, you're gonna see the army walking around with their guns. It's totally normal, even though it's weird to say, but it's because of all those bomb attacks that we had. So I understand. They got to protect the country, they got to protect the population. I understand. It's just that it's not about that. It's more about like the how do you say that? Like the organization of the airports. It's just they know there are going to be so many people, so many tourists during like summer and all that. So they could have a better organization, and that was fun. We had like a guy, like an agent in the Chicago airport, and like everyone there are a lot of kids. Everyone was like you're really overwhelmed with the heat and all that in that small room. It was a large room, but there were like 500 people, and it was like he kept like telling jokes and saying they were doing their best, but acknowledging that they could do a better job at like taking not taking care, but like yeah, taking care of all those tourists entering the country. Um, Nice guy. I like his like authenticity, I guess you can say. But yeah, Pennsylvania. Hi, Bob. Cool. Yeah, I want to rent a Mustang. Actually, I've never been in a Mustang. I should be going to a car show next month or in October, and the Mustang Friends Club should be there. And after I did my first video on one of their show it was a Mustang day in a circuit in Dijon. The president of the club actually saw my video and it was like, "Hey, you should have like, say you're around, I'll have like give you a ride." He has one of the most beautiful Mustang I've ever seen. So I was like, ah. So he said, "Like, don't worry, next time you're around, just email me and we'll make that happen." So very nice people. They have so the Mustang Friends Mustang Club. I don't remember which way it is, club, Friends Mustang, whatever. But they're really a bunch of nice people loving, obviously the cars and doing their best to like making people discover all that. That wasn't in English, but you understood me. Anyway, are you on Instagram? No, I only have one social and it's this channel on YouTube. That's the only one I have. Oh, you're a track person? Yeah, I like track. I like a pickup truck. It's just so convenient to have a pickup truck. Your channel is awesome as well. Thank you. I think you might like Eva Zubek's channel. Yeah, yeah. So a lot of people actually mentioned her recently. So I don't watch her videos. I've just been looking at her channel in general, what she does and all. And it seems like she's having a really good life and she's going everywhere and all that. And I think she's like super awesome for doing a lot of out of the like normal things, like how to say that. She's like I think she's very courageous, and but I should definitely watch some of her videos. I never actually watch any of her videos. I should definitely do that. Yeah, there was a protest outside the mayor's office in New York today. Really? What for? You guys have protests too? That's new. um, I feel like I'm working on. It's actually wow. It's been an hour and a half that I'm doing this live. I can't believe it, guys. It's amazing to just hang out with you. I'm not even feeling tired. Um, if you like American Old West history, nature, check out Cerro Colorado Ghost Town Living. A guy lives in a ghost town in California. One of my favorite channels. Oh, that's actually very interesting. Let me just write that down. Cerro Gordo Ghost Town Living. Actually, that kind of ring a bell. Maybe I got a link for one of his video from one of you guys. But that's cool. And actually, I visited a real ghost town in Cyprus. That will be on a next video later in the year. That was awesome. But not awesome as awesome. It was just impressive to see all those big buildings, all the streets, everything, but just no one, nothing. Like just no life. That was crazy. That was in northern Cyprus, so in the Republic of Turkey, even though it's not. I mean, it's a little complicated, but yeah, yeah. Just got home from work. How are you, Mary? Hi, hey. You still work on Sundays? You gotta take some days off. Oh my god, you work too much. Actually, it's been a while since we've reached out to each other. We should reach out to each other. I don't have the beautiful West Virginia yellow cap today, but thank you again for that one. Does I get TSA for check or global entry? Skip the TSA line. Oh, I've seen so many people do that in the Tampa airport, and I was like, that's cool, but you get to pay for it. So, I don't know if it's worth it for me because I don't know. Oh, bye bye, for Ikeda. Thank you for stopping by. Do you follow French NBA basketball players? No. I do hear about it because it always makes the news. But no, I don't. I'd love to though. Oh, Danny! Oh my goodness, Danny! How are you doing? It's been a while. How are you doing? I've been worried about you. Thank you very much for your huge donation. How is it going? Oh my god, I've been really worried about you. Reach out to me, please. I'm glad to see you here. I hope everything is going well for you. Oh, that's really good to hear from you. It means you're. I mean, I don't know if you're okay, but ça va bien. J'espère que ça va aussi. It feels good to see one of your comments. It's been a while. Oh, Texas, hi, nice. Hey, do you like my cowboy hat? Oh, you had a good taste in Mustang. Actually, I saw a picture of that one today. One of my patron went to a car show yesterday, and there are a lot of Mustang, and he kindly shared a lot of pictures from that, and I just loved it. And I think they had a 69 Bose Mustang there. There's so many beautiful ones. Sorry, I have an important text. Yeah, so yeah, the Tampa airport was, what's nice with the Tampa airport is the fact that they have like that was the first time I saw that, and I was like, every airport needs to do that. They have like each gate, it has its own infrastructure. So to go to a gate, you got to take a train. So every TSA, every gate has its own TSA. So it's like, all the people, they go all around. So it's all divided. So the TSA line is actually pretty short, and that's cool. I mean, in Tampa, it took me 10 minutes to go through the TSA line, which was pretty amazing. I mean, definitely the fastest TSA uh, crossing I've been to. But yeah, I really like that Tampa airport. Yeah, I like it too. Anyway, thank you for answering all of our questions. Yeah, I mean, thank you for hanging with me. I do think that it's probably the most I talk. That's definitely the most I talk for the entire week. I'm a listener. I don't talk much. I think I'm boring actually, but I like listening to people because they're always so interesting. So, thank you for asking question and all that. I hope my broken English is still good enough for you to understand me. Um, we all notice how your English now just flows without hesitation. Oh, thank you. Your accent is slipping away. Yes. Is it happening naturally or are you working on it? I guess it's 50-50. It's definitely I'm definitely correcting myself when I'm with my friend and they say words. I'm like in my brain, or sometimes I even do that out loud. I'm just repeating the word that I was, if it's like I don't know, I don't have any example, but like perfect. Like I've been saying perfect for a long time, and one day someone says it's perfect, and so I just repeat it or something like that. But I think it's 50-50. It's like it's doing itself, it's doing the thing itself, and I also still have to like work on some stuff. It's like focus. I think now and I know how to say that, but we use this word a lot I mean, actually there is a translation in French for focus, but everyone use it, and we say focus, which sounds a lot like that bad word. And so as the u is you in English, I used to say focus, which sounds a lot like I am speaking very badly. So I just don't want to, like use that word anymore. But I guess now I just have to say focus, and it's like that song "Focus on Me." So I just focus. Yeah, I should have just do that. Yeah, songs are nice too. I don't listen to enough like English speaking songs, English songs, but they're good to improve my accent, and like especially how I pronounce that word and this word and all that. So yeah, I know you guys love my accent, but I don't like it. uh, um, do you like toasted ravioli? Hell yeah! No, I tasted toasted ravioli in St. Louis along with uh, Coke float and the dessert that was so sweet but so good. And those were all like, I mean, toasted ravioli is a St. Louis thing, and that was delicious. Like, you don't say delicious. That's a word I have a hard time having like getting the right pronunciation. It was delicious. I don't know how you say it. Delicious. But it was good. Yes, I loved the toasted ravioli a lot. I can't wait to edit those videos from St. Louis and the after. Yeah. You show us the word with your videos. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm actually it warms my heart a lot, my heart the same. I used to say hurt to say heart. So heart a lot. When I see comments from you guys and from the people that you can't travel anymore for like medical reason or whatever, but you can still see like the world through my videos. That really makes me so happy because I'm useful. I'm useful to some people, and it feels good to be useful. And that's why I'm putting so much time on the editing of the videos, because I want things to be great and add as many information and all. And I still have a lot of improvements to do, definitely, but I'm glad you guys are enjoying it because I'm having so much fun editing the videos. being creative and rewatching everything that I've done and all that. It's great. It's awesome. Yeah. Thank you for your nice comments, guys. You're very nice. Oh, my English has greatly improved. That's amazing. Thanks. Oh, thank you. I'm late. Hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, I'm doing well. Yeah, well, I'm a little red right now. I think I had a sunburn the other day. But yeah, it's getting cold here in France. Yeah, even though it's summer, we're like I said at the beginning of that live, we're having like thunderstorms and all that, so it's cooling off. But like, I think we're in the 60s or 70s today. So yeah, my body is like, I'm cold. So I'm showing off my nice Quebec sweatshirt. Thanks to that. Thank you very much for your how do you call it? Donation. Wow, it's getting late. Um, is there travel getting better for you? Feeling better with that with motion sickness? So, I'm not sure. For the transatlantic flights, no, definitely no, because we are going way too high and especially going from Europe to the North America, you go through Grand Line and there is like a very cold air up there and it moves a lot. So no, definitely not. But as for I took a lot of like um how to say that like flight from like one city to another in the states, and so they don't fly that high, right? And so I did not take Dramamine for some of them or like a must, and I had obviously a huge headache, but I was surprised. Which one was it? Like, I think it was not the last trip I did, but the one before. I was like, I didn't take any, and I had a huge headache, but I didn't have any like nausea or wanting to throw up or stuff like that. So I was proud of myself. So I don't know if my body's getting used to it. The last trip, that I did in the States and in Canada, I took 10 flights in total, coming to, from France and then going all around and then coming back. It was 10 flights. So it's a lot. It's a lot of flights. But I I'm not sure. I don't know. I do want to try not taking driving at all for my next travel, but it's like if I don't and I get sick, it's gonna be really bad, like really really bad, and I don't want to arrive to my destination throwing up and being like feeling very sick for like the first few hours, maybe like the first day. I don't want to waste time being sick. But I gotta try one day, definitely. Yeah, like when I was in the helicopter, it was very spontaneous. I didn't know it would be happening. I didn't have Dramamine on me. I had a headache not even like 3 seconds after we like took off. Like it was instant. Like I was like, oh wow, it's like I really have a problem with that. But it was a small headache. And then I think I was so amazed with everything that was happening and the view and all that my attention was on something else. I still felt the headache, and I only started to get nausea and like nausea. It's another word I don't know how to pronounce. Uh, After like 15 minutes or like toward the end of the flight, which was great. So maybe I'm getting used to it. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. Oh, you guys are so nice. Yeah, focus. Yeah. You will speak like a Quebecois sooner or later, maybe. I like the way they speak. It's interesting. Did you ride the subway in Montreal? Did I? Yeah, I did. I did. I was like, I think I did. Yes, I did. And it was same. Like to buy tickets and all, I had to ask for help and freaking nice people making it look so easy, being so polite, wishing me an amazing travel trip and all that. Wow, so much kindness. Yes, I did, and it was good. I actually did to go to the garden, botanical garden. So yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I liked it. Very clean and very efficient. I liked it. On time. We like it. You hate your southern accent? Why? I think it's one of the most like the coolest one. Hmm. Have you tried homemade banana pudding? You'll love it. I might have. I'm not sure. I don't know right now. I think so. I'm not sure. Yeah. My video is inspiring? Are they? Thank you. Wow. Do you play the guitar against the wall? I do. I don't know how to play it, but I do play it. It sounds terrible, but yeah, I do. Yeah. Can't wait to go to Ireland next year. Oh, Ireland. I've been there. It's a cool country. A lot of things to do there. 10 tornadoes were confirmed in my area over the last couple of days. David, where do you live? That's a lot of tornadoes. That's scary. Is that normal? That sounds like a lot of tornadoes at the same time. Oh. Yeah, Texas. I'm gonna go. You guys are talking very seriously good. Yeah, sorry, I'm reading. If you could travel, is any famous person? Oh, if you could travel with any famous person, who would it be and where would you go? The first person that comes to my mind is Neil Peart because he, traveled with his motorcycle around the states a lot. Wrote a book about it. Highly recommend them. They're amazing. So I would love to be able to travel with someone like him because I think the way he perceived the world was very interesting. Was a famous person. Hmm. Um, that's a good question. Right now, I don't have any answer. Uh, I'm pretty sure I will have like tons of names to say, but right now, I mean, Taylor, to me, I mean, she's famous. She's a famous YouTuber. She also she appeared in a few Japanese and Hong Kong media and all that. So if we say she's famous, I would definitely love to travel with Taylor. She's amazing, and it's the same. She has a very unique way to see the world, and she's very open to cultural differences. So that would be just amazing to, travel with her. Yeah, yeah. Arsenal 17. Your questions are amazing. That's cool. Oh, hi, Jen. Thank you. I got it in Arizona hat. It was I took so much space on my suitcase on my luggage, but it was worth it because it's actually good quality. It's actually I'll actually let you fly the plane, Mary. Oh yeah? Oh my god. Am I gonna fly a plane? That is next level. That is something else. Um, if I'm capable of, and if I don't put anybody in danger, yeah, I guess so. It's the same. When I drive my car, I usually drive for hours when I drive in France. I always drive like a long time. And when I do that, I'm not sick at all. I'm like, I can go for hours. But when I'm on the passenger seat, it's like, whew, I gotta drink water, I gotta look up the road, and the worst is on the back seat. It's like, it's terrible. It's definitely terrible. So I guess it's the same for planes. That would be nice to be able to drive. Do you say drive? No, fly your own plane. It's like you don't need to worry about motion sickness anymore. Hey, Martine. Hola, Martine is aquí. Oh, that's cool. I have a friend. Oh, that's cool. You made it. So it's almost 7 p.m. for you. Hi, big hug to Trinidad. Oh, that's nice. That's cool. Helicopters are the worst for air sickness. Oh, I didn't know that. People want banana pudding now. Don't make me hungry. It's 1 a.m. right now, and I will definitely go for banana pudding. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm hungry. That's not good. Oh, okay. Northern Ohio. That is okay. I see where it is. I didn't know you guys had like tornadoes around there. Huh. Amazing answer. I know, right? That's the perfect answer. No. Night's getting hot. Maybe I should open the window. No, then I'm gonna have mosquitoes since it's summer. This year is not that terrible for mosquitoes in France. Last year was just terrible. It's weird. From one summer to another, it can just, change so much. But this year hasn't been that bad. I loved it in Arizona. No mosquitoes at all. That was amazing. That was awesome. Oh my God, you had 30 tornadoes in Mississippi at once a few years ago? Yeah, I think the oh my God, yeah, the weather in the States is just crazy everywhere. When I left from it was from where Atlanta. When I left from Atlanta to Paris when I came back, we were in the middle of thunderstorms and that was crazy. Like I have a video of it. We don't really see well, but it's like we're kind of far away because the plane, like the pilot was avoiding it, leaving the airport. We made a huge detour. But anyway, so I have a video of Atlanta and then all the clouds and then the rain and then all the thunders, but that they never stop. And I've never seen that before. And I was just amazed. It's like thunder, thunder, thunder everywhere. And it's like, what is happening? And apparently it's just normal over there. And I heard, I think it's Florida has like the most or the worst like thunderstorms. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this is accurate what I'm saying, but I think I heard it somewhere. A hot air balloon. Yeah, it's on my like list of things to do. Yeah, yeah, I heard it a few times that you don't have motion sickness on the air balloon, hot air balloon, hot air balloon. I will say air. Well, whatever. So yeah, oh, that would be nice to try it. There's a very beautiful place. I think will be amazing to try in France. There's like a river castle and then in a nice city, and it's just the way the landscape is. It will be amazing for. I mean, they have a lot of hot air balloon over there. I've always thought that it would be really great to do it over there, but never had the chance, and now I'm far away from that place because it was near my college town. So, yeah. What's your favorite foods that you had during your travel? Great to get your impressions on places you have visited. So as we talked about, toasted ravioli, those were amazing. Right now, what comes into my mind is the shrimp tacos that we had with my friend in Florida. They, oh my God, they were amazing. They had like probably a special sauce on them, and they were just delicious. I mean, I could eat them at every meal. We have tacos in France, and it's like completely different from what you guys call tacos. So the first real tacos I tried was actually in San Diego, I think. And oh my God, the one we had in Florida was just awesome. And what else? The bison I tried in Glacier National Park was amazing. Caleb didn't get any though. I think that's gonna become a joke or something like that. Um, what else? I tried a weird multicolored ice cream in St. Pete's. That was delicious, and I think I never heard of that. I mean, we don't have. There's a lot of flavors we don't have in France. Ice cream flavors, just a lot of things in general we don't have in France. And yeah, especially ice cream flavors. There's a lot of them we don't have in France. But whatever. That one, I think it was called the Superman ice cream. I don't remember. Yeah, I'm not sure. But that was delicious, and I never heard about it before. That was cool. But there's a lot of them, definitely. A lot of food that I loved and that I actually miss now that I'm back in France. Yeah. The Eldritch Fox. Hello, Maria. I forgot there is going to be a live stream today. It's all right. I know it's Sunday. A lot of people are with their fam or just watching games or whatever. So that's all right. Yeah. San Diego. There's someone from San Diego right now. Hi, Joe. Nice. So, Joe, tell us, what is your favorite restaurant to go get tacos in San Diego? I'm waiting for that answer. I want to know. I'm going to write it down. And next time I'm there with my friend, we're going to try it. Maybe we've been to that one. I don't know. Does anybody have a P-51 Mustang that Mary can fly? Wait, what is a P? I think I heard that before. Let me just check. What is a P-51 Mustang? We can fly a Mustang? I'm just checking it out. Oh, that. Oh, yeah, yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about it, but actually, it's in my book, and they translated it. I think they got the wrong translation then, because I bought a Mustang book about like different like special Mustang they created, like only one for a lot of things, and they talked about that. Yeah, I want that. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I'm getting excited when we talk about Mustang. Oh, it's the same. Like I've been in France for like a week and a half, and I haven't seen any Mustang so far, which is very sad. They're not a common thing here, unfortunately. But yeah. Will you be doing a live chat at the same time next week? It was a pleasure talking to you. Um, I'm not sure. It's always very spontaneous, but I might be able to do that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, sure. You know what? I mean, I don't know where we'll be. That's the thing. Like, I was supposed to go somewhere on Tuesday, and then it changed just like 3 hours ago. I just decided that I will do something else, and so it's like that with me. It's very like, oh, very spontaneous and all that. So I have no idea where I will be next Sunday, but if I am somewhere where there's a good internet connection, yeah, yeah, definitely. It's always cool. Hi from Virginia. Hello, that's nice. Virginia is beautiful. You could visit South Fork Ranch in Texas. Oh, Dallas. The show Dallas is actually they're streaming it on the French TV. I mean, has been a long time now, but a lot of people like that one. A lot of French people know that show. Florida is the lightning capital in the world. Oh yes, that's what I heard. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, the most people hit by lightning every year. That's oof, that's crazy. I heard a lot of people are hit by lightning and then survive it. And I really wonder how you can survive that and how it feels, especially. But yeah. I like your comments, guys. I have to run. Thank you for the live, Mary. Passing by. Okay, Simon. Thank you for stopping by. Bye bye. Have you tried key lime pine before? Yes. So, Todd, if you're on the live chat, hi. When I went, it's uploaded on YouTube now. So when I went to California with my friend, we went to Pasadena, which is north of LA, and we met Todd, who works at JPL, and we had a tour. It was freaking amazing. And Todd baked us a real authentic key lime pie. It was just delicious. It was just so 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 tasty, and I just loved it. So yeah, I've tried it. Yeah, it was really good. Shout out to you, Todd. Sharp cheddar today, age 19 years. Is it possible? For real? 19 years? That's like a long time. Mustang Cars was named after really, I had other stories about where the Mustang name came from, but hi. Well, there's some people joining right now. Hi. Depending on what style of taco, they will come from different regions of Mexico. Yeah, yeah. Take a white chocolate banana curry ice cream flavor. White chocolate banana curry. What? White chocolate banana curry ice cream flavor? Boo! I'm not sure I won't try that one. Because you're paying attention to motion as a passenger, but controlling others. Yeah, right. Minnesota, I would love to go there. I have to. I think I've done. Hi, Drought Barracuda. I think I've done maybe. I think around 10 states so far, which I'm very proud of. And I definitely want to do the 50 states. Yeah. Actually, when I was on a tour with the group on my last trip, for a few days. We were with a woman, and when she entered Montana, it was her 50 state. So that was amazing because she had like that little sign, my 50 state, and everybody was just so happy for her. I mean, it's just amazing. Imagine like being able to say, the I visited all 50 states. That's just crazy because they're all so different, and they all have a very unique like culture and all that, food, people. So being able to say I experienced all of them is just, I think it's freaking amazing. So yeah, I was a little envious of her. Anyway, okay. Bye bye. Good night, everyone who are living. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Some people are still watching my overreaction. Yeah, so sometimes I go check out my FrenchTastic channel, just to see if everything is going well. I still have like a lot of strikes, like a copyright copyright strike on this one, I have like 300 maybe like videos on that, so I'm like, whatever. But I still got a lot of comments, so there's still a lot of people watching my videos for sure. Um, uh, Yeah, I heard about that guy who's been struck by lightning 7 times. Actually, it was a few years ago with mom. We watched a documentary about him, and like at first it was something like he lost his eyebrows and then he lost something else, but he's still alive, and that's kind of crazy. Yeah, it's in France. It's gonna be 1 a.m. So I guess I'm just gonna stay a few more minutes, but definitely gonna go soon. But I'm gonna stay a little more because I'm having fun with you guys. Glad you experienced Arizona when you did. We just got through an entire month of temps of wow, that's a lot. Yeah, and you know what was crazy in Arizona was like the morning was actually cold. Like I had like a sweatshirt, and then I had like my blue like sleeveless coat. And did I have a hat? I don't remember. I had my cap all the time on because of the sun. But that was it. That was like it was freezing cold in the morning, and then like an hour later it was like 100 Fahrenheit. So it was so weird. I mean, I guess that's a desert climate, but yeah, that was weird. That was neat to experience, though. Definitely, maple walnut ice cream is my favorite. Oh yeah, I tried that. I tried that in Quebec City or Montreal. I don't remember, but I tried it. That was cool. Yeah. Eva is in Montana now. Eva, so the YouTuber. Oh, that's crazy. Maybe we're in Montana at the same time. That's awesome. That's the thing. I wonder how. I don't watch her videos, so I don't know. But um, I wonder how she does to stay. If she stays long, I wonder what kind of papers she got. Like, yeah, because I was looking at it earlier today, like to stay like a few months in the States, what kind of paper I should get and ask. And it doesn't look too complicated, but it's like you got to know exactly what you want to do to have the good papers. Um, but yeah, I wonder what kind of paper she got, what kind of pass or visa she has. Oh, maybe she has a duality though. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I know she's not American, but maybe, yeah, I don't know. I know she's like 30 something, so uh she might have spent like a few years in the States, and now she has like a special passport or whatever. I'm not sure about that. Um oh yeah, I've been to more state than you. Well, I guess that's the thing when you're a tourist. I don't know. Uh that's pretty amazing. Oh, thank you. Even at 1 a.m., my English pronunciation has been great. Thank you. Yeah, but I feel like, like I said earlier, I usually, I mean, I've been talking for like almost 2 hours, which is by now definitely the most I've spoke in the months. Maybe, I don't know. Definitely the last 2 weeks since I'm back in France, since I've been back. So I don't know if you can hear it, but I can feel like my my throat hurts because I'm not used to talk that much, and I feel like my voice is going deeper. And I don't know if it's because it's 1 a.m. or if it's because I've been talking. But yeah, it's weird. Oh yeah, I had a few Guinness Book of Records when I was younger. We like to collect them with my brother. It's amazing. It's been a while since I looked into one, so yeah, at least 10 years. So it would be nice to see what kind of new records they have on that. But the problem is nowadays they have like records for everything and anything, and there's a lot of dumb things, and I'm like, come on. But I guess they probably make like different Guinness books, like natural records, like nature related records, or yeah, sports related records. That would be maybe more interesting. Yeah. I know that your favorite car is the Mustang, but if you had to choose other one, what would you pick? So I think I will go for something very similar. So a Dodge, I like them a lot too, and I like some of the BMW they've been doing recently. Um, um, if not a pickup, I like a lot the Ford pickups. Um, I'm not really into like Lamborghini, Ferrari. I like seeing one, but I mean, to me, it's like nothing compared to the Mustang. Um, I guess a pickup will be nice. I really like pickups. Um, but yeah, that would be a Dodge or Pontiac are nice. I don't know how you pronounce it in English. It's a rare car in France. But I was talking to that with a patron, I think, or someone by email. I don't remember through email, but yeah, they're nice too. So I don't know. I really like Mustang. So, it's, I mean, the way I love Mustang and the way I love how they're built and the shape of it and all that is strong. So it's hard to choose something else other than that. But yeah. Oh, you're always welcome in Texas. Thank you. Yeah, I love Texas barbecue. So if you would probably a lot of you guys probably watched my video about Charles and his BBQ restaurant, uh, Texas BBQ restaurant. And I mentioned it a few times, but he had to close it down because it was just not doing well. French people were not getting it. Seriously, his food was just amazing, and he worked so freaking hard for that, and he was just so passionate. I mean, he still is. So nowadays, I know that the restaurant is down. That's for sure. He had to close it, but he still does Texas barbecue for like weddings and all that, and he loves it. So that's great. That's great. But I can't get his barbecue, his food anymore, which is a PT for me because I really liked it. I mean, I don't live around where he is anymore. So, but yeah, I'm very eager to be able to get a real like a Texas barbecue in Texas and especially film that for you guys. Maybe I will be able to do a live. That's the thing. There's a lot of things. A lot of times I want to do I want to go live. I want to do a live when I'm like trying something new, just for you to be like, oh, she's trying that right now. It's cool, but it's like then you guys know that I'm here, like at that place or whatever, and I'm like, it's not safe, like usually not alone on my travels, but still, yeah. Um, do you have a Discord community or anything? No, I've been thinking about it, but I just, like I said, I only have FrenchTastic Explorations as a social, and that's all. I don't have any Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Discord, whatever. YouTube is enough. It's a lot of time and work already. Yeah. What are you guys talking about? That I got married to a subscriber? Oh, you guys saw my. Oh yeah. So I'm married to myself. To Willie. Willie, where are you? My baby fly. No, I'm not married. It's my grandmother's ring. She gave it to me a long time ago now, and it's the only finger that it fits perfectly, and it's a habit to have it on that on that finger, And I don't do religion, so for me it doesn't mean anything to have it here. Although it is very convenient because I mean, yesterday again I got hit on by a guy. I was like, I'm not interested in it. So it's like, oh, come on, let's grab a coffee. I was like, I'm married, and it's all right, but it helps a lot. So it's one of the reasons I still keep it on that finger. I mean, there's no reason for me to remove it, but I like to have it because it helps. I'm like, and then because some men can be very annoying. Let's just say it. But no, I'm not married. Uh oh yeah, I have Patreon. I mean, is that a social? I guess it's a social. Yeah, of course I have Patreon. Yeah, obviously I do have that. Yeah. Uh, Las Vegas will be a good future trip for you. Very fun. Yeah. So I was very close to Las Vegas when I was in the States back in April and in March. But in March, Las Vegas, I'm not like it's not high on my list to go to Vegas. I know that if I go there, I definitely have to go with someone, definitely not alone. And if I go there, it will probably to get like uh, playing cards for my dad, who's a magician, and obviously that would be amazing. And just obviously, I mean, it's a very unique place. I like to just experience it once to say, all right, I know how that is. Oh, bonne nuit, maman. Ah, j'ai pas vu. Mom is going to sleep. Bye, 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 mom. Have a nice sleep. So yeah, I'd love to go there. But yeah, definitely with someone. Maybe even like with someone who kind of knows, like who've been there before, just to avoid some places or stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd love to go to San Francisco too. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm reading your comments, guys. um, mm, mm, mm. I'm not eating bugs. Bugs are great. Ah, have you had any scares in your travels? Hopefully things have been safe. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been, as a young, I mean, I'm not that young anymore anyway, but as a woman, I definitely, I mean, I'm very fortunate and I've been pretty lucky, honestly, for all the travel that I've done so far. But I definitely had like some stuff. Especially this year, I had like a traumatic event. Actually, I thought I was done with it, but then again, I had a nightmare the other night. I was like, oh, then it's still here. It's still in my mind. I gotta work on that. But I mean, I can. Uh, I mean, I can say that I'm lucky. Honestly, I'm lucky. I'm lucky it wasn't worth. I'm lucky. I I'm just lucky I have good people around me. Honestly, yeah. Mary will look fantastic in Cobra. What do you think? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I yeah. Sometimes it is easier in social situations to be married. Right? Oh man, like even when you go to for like the other day, I was in an insurance thing for like my car. I'm changing car insurance, whatever. And so a woman took care of me for that. But before that, she was busy. And I was talking with one of her colleague, I guess. He was a man, and I mean, clearly, he was talking to me for a reason. He was not bored or anything. And I was like, so, I was like petting my hand like this. I mean, it's crazy how like what you have to do, like almost every day when you're in public just to be left alone. I mean, whatever. So, yeah, that ring is. Thank you, Grandma. That ring is helping me a lot. Anyway, yeah, married to traveling. Exactly. That's it. It's a good way to put it. Definitely. I'm glad you think of your safety, Ara, like that, especially with you being female. I know, right? I know, and I mean, there's there's a lot of going on in the States about that, and I don't want to go into that, but a lot of time I a lot of times I see myself. I mean, I notice myself telling myself, "Oh, I wish I was a man," for a lot of reasons and for a lot of situations, especially when you're traveling, because there's a lot of thing I just don't allow myself to do when I'm alone because I know it's not safe, and I know I have more chance of having bad experiences as a female, which is honestly, I mean, nowadays it's very frustrating to have to think about that. Um, I mean, come on, like, it's- but yeah, I mean, I'm very glad I'm a woman and all that. Actually, I don't care, man or woman. It just I do care sometimes when I'm traveling. I'm like, things will be easier if I were a man. That's all. But I mean, it is what it is. But I think I'm very naive, and I uh, definitely that thing that happened in back in one of my travels really opened my mind on how people can be nice to you, but they're not nice. And this is the hard part for me. It's like people are nice for me. Everyone is nice for me and to me, and I don't want to believe that there's some very bad people, but they are out there, like they exist, and I really got to be careful. And although I know that I'm naive, thanks to this experience, I definitely am. I guess I'm more aware of stuff, but I think I have a long way to go with that. But yeah, thank you for your kind comments. Yeah, I have brothers and sisters. I mean, I have one brother and two sisters. Would you marry a guy that has a Mustang? I would marry a guy that I like for, you know, for him being himself, not because he has a Mustang. I'm not a materialistic person at all. Actually, me wanting a Mustang is definitely a very like one of a kind thing. Like it's a very not materialistic. Um, Maybe I care a lot of my computer and my phone because they're my work tools. But beside this, in my car, because that what really brings me around a lot. I mean, help me getting around. But yeah, I mean, you don't marry a guy for what he has, like money, fame, or material. It's like you marry, I mean, no matter whatever, you marry a person for who that person is, right? I mean, if you marry someone, you're going to spend your whole life with that person. So you better like the personality or at least that person. Yeah. I don't understand people who marry other people for other reasons than and I see that a lot, because it's comfortable or for money reason or for, I mean, you respect yourself enough to marry someone that you love for, you know, f- for other reason than that. Whatever. Any boyfriend will have to have an adventurous spirit to keep up with you. Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, that's for sure. If anyone gives you a hard time, you've got a small army in the US who have your back. Oh, oh my god, there's a spider. Hi. It's a pretty big spider. Mm, Hiking on the wall? I like spider. She just surprised me. Actually, I don't think that one will bite me. I like taking spiders in my hand, but the problem is I don't know which one bites and which doesn't, and I don't like doing that all the time. But she's going up. You scared me. Surprised me. Um, yeah, you guys are so awesome, with me on the comments, especially defending me and all that. You're very nice. I mean, I do feel like I have a real family, on FrenchTastic, which I am very fortunate and very grateful for. All right, chat soon, Mary. Gonna take care of the patient now. Hugs from Bayou. All right, big hug to you, Danny. Take care. It was good to hear from you. Uh, Oh, thank you, Dennis. Most of America isn't as bad as many people believe. Yes, I totally agree with that because I mean, yeah, obviously I've always come like just for a few weeks, but it's always like people are so negative about like especially Americans, they're so negative about themselves and the country and people. And each time I'm like, where is that coming from? I mean, you guys are literally the nicest people, the nicest community country I've ever been around, and I've done a few countries already. And so far, it's always the same. Everywhere I go, it's always different. It's always unique. It's always like one of the, like Florida is so different from Montana, whatever. People are different. The language is even a little bit different. But it's like you are the sweetest, and I don't understand why Americans keep thinking that they are not like good people, or like I see so many comments about them, like why, where is that coming from? Oh, Cynthia is here. Hi, nice. It's good to see you too. That's cool. That's one of the amazing part I like about being around. I mean, being on YouTube for some time now. It's I recognize your name and all that, and your names and all that, and I like it. It's like, I don't know, like a long-term friendship or something like that. What I love the most is being able to put a face on your name, and I've been able to do that with a few of you guys. So that's cool. Anyway, I understand about being cautious. I can say that your videos um, do come across as very positive and motivating. Thank you. And you seem to be a very enthusiastic, work traveler, inspiring to me. Oh, wow. Thank you for that very nice comment. Yeah, something that you might have noticed in my videos lately is I've been more negative. Not negative, I've been more like sharing the, both side of an experience. Like if you've been watching me from like the beginning of FrenchTastic, you might haven't you have noticed that it's always just positive and all that. It's because for a long time I really wanted my channel to be a very only positive place where people can just hear good things and all that. And just recently, like the last few months, I've been experiencing a lot of different things, good, bad, neutral, whatever. But I'm like, I think it will be also interesting to share like both side of an experience. For example, crossing the border. I think it could help some people to share that, those experiences. And so I've been including a little bit more critic and negative things. And I mean, critic is not always negative anyway. But yeah, and obviously everything some, backlash from that, but it is what it is. But I think it's important to be also very authentic about some experiences, and it's not that I was like, lying to you about some experiences when I didn't share everything. It was just I just really wanted, my channel to be an only positive place. But I think now it's more interesting for you guys to hear about the whole thing, like it can bring maybe you more thing to, yeah, I don't know how to explain that, but yeah. Back to core chores. All right. Take care. You guys are so funny. Euh, oh, là, je savais pas qu'il y avait une équipe, professionnelle de baseball. Ça, c'est cool. On a aussi quelques équipes professionnelles, je sais pas, mais je sais qu'on a quelques équipes de baseball, en France, et que ça devient de plus en plus, clairement, de plus en plus populaire, donc c'est cool. I was just answering Jonathan about the baseball team. We do have, like, some baseball teams here in France. I'm not sure they're at the professional level yet, but it's becoming popular, so it's great. Yeah. Hi, Roger. We're trying to keep you in my prayers for your safety. Oh, don't want anything to happen to you. So sweet person. Thank you. Thank you very much. What did you see in Montana? I saw Glacier National Park. I saw Whitefish. We've been there. The mountains, basically amazing. And want to share? No. There's just so many things to say, but I don't want to like spoil everything now. So I'll wait. But mainly, I just saw the nature, and it was fantastic. Honestly, yeah. I saw your hat in Montana hat, so this is why. Yeah. Whitefish. Yeah, that trip was amazing. That was just. I'm coming back from it actually. I mean, the last trip I went to Montana, like I said, Washington, Idaho, Canada, St. Louis, so Illinois, and then Florida. A lot in one trip. I mean, I've been literally all over the country. That was great. That was just amazing. And things kept happening. Like at first, I knew I would be coming to like Montana, and then I was like, and then St. Louis, and then Florida, and I was like, "Woo, wow!" And then I understood that I will be going to Canada too. So I was like, "Oh my goodness! Like this trip is just amazing." Yeah, it turned out so great. Yo, who's texting me? Hey, fun. Too fun. Oh yeah, right. You get tired of people being sending it. I actually that's kind of the same. I'm like, I mean, I don't get tired of people saying that, but I just don't understand why so many people think that. But yeah, I think I mentioned it before that while growing up, I've never heard any negative things about Americans. It was like always the American dream. Americans are great. They're better, all that. And I was all about Japan and Korea. So, I mean, yeah, it's only when I started doing those videos that I heard Americans saying how bad, you know, like French people think of them and all that. And it's actually news for me. I mean, yeah, I mean, French people, or at least the people I've been around when I grew up, they were always like looking up, to Americans and how, amazing like the things they do are, that thing. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I still don't understand that actually. Yeah. Yeah. Yellowstone Park. Absolutely. Yeah. That would be amazing. Oh, first so you was your reaction to Enchained Melody. You have a natural and genuine presence. And what do you think you for your mini series? Oh, you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah, Enchained Melody is definitely my favorite reaction I did, I guess. I mean, oh yeah. Yeah, because this one moved me a lot. Definitely. Yeah. Did you know that I actually had to delete some of my reactions from FrenchTastic because it was like people were just going way too crazy on me, like very, very mean. Most of them were from Metallica reactions. I don't know why. I think Metallica is a good group, and all my reactions to them were really, really positive. But I've received so many bad comments that I ended up deleting every one of them, which I think is a shame. But yeah. Anyway, anytime we have a team called not to have a personal level baseball at all. Oh, that's cool. Oh wow, wow, really, Arsenal. Wow, that's amazing to read. Wow, that's huge. That's big. I can't believe I can have that impact on people. Wow, that's I'm very glad for you. Wow, that's amazing. Ooh, and then I want to do my best. Like I want really, really want to do my best. Then, who's your favorite music artist? Rash. What a question. It's Rash, of course. I definitely recommend that one. Yosemite. Yeah. I mean, I have a list in my mind of all the places I want to go just in the States. It's like it's long like that, guys. So hard to put something first. It's like it's always changing, oh, that one, that one. Yeah, I just wish I'm gonna have enough time in my life to see everything that I want to see. I know actually I already know the answer is no, but I guess I just wish I'm gonna have enough time to see what I really want to see. I'll just say it like that. Oh, Pentatonics. Yeah. What was my first reaction to them? I think it was from that French group, Daft Punk, maybe. Huh. Yeah. I think that was the one. I'm not sure. Pentatonics are amazing. I haven't heard anything from them in years now. I don't know what they're doing, what they're up to now. I hope they're still together and making songs and all. there's so many people like that, like so many artists that I discovered through FrenchTastic and thanks to you guys, that I just stopped listening when I stopped doing reactions because I really had to. I was burnt out, and I really had to like pose everything, every relation, everything's related to FrenchTastic. And then I got like so busy with FrenchTastic Exploration that I kind of I not that I forgot about it, all those artists, but I was like yeah, just busy. And now I'm like, yeah, I want to know what Angela Jordan is doing and all that. Yeah. Oh, some people are going to sleep. Good night. Yeah, yeah, Landis Lofton. I received really, really freaking mean comments about those Metallica reactions. Like some people went really far away, especially in their words, for no actual reason. And back then I was younger, and I was. It was the first year putting myself out there on social media, and it was tough. I mean, I remember crying over some of those comments, and now I mean I'm upset thinking that I cried, because of those comments. But yeah, some people they're just mean. I mean, I still get sad about some comments, you know, of some people nowadays. Especially about my English. Get sad sometimes. I get angry. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, whatever. I guess it depends on my mood too. But some people, they have words, like 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 really. It's just sad, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was my very first Hallelujah. Oh, okay. Yes, Hallelujah. Beautiful one. I was actually playing Hallelujah on the guitar earlier. I mean, trying to play. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. My dad used to. I mean, yeah, he plays it well. And actually, I learned through him first how to play the guitar. And the first thing, I mean, I don't know how to play the guitar. Let's just be honest. But yeah, he was the one to show me a little bit, how to play. And Hallelujah was always the first one used to play for me. Yeah. Spirit of Radio is your favorite rash reaction. Yeah. I think I had to delete one of my rush reaction for copyright issues. I'm not sure, but I think I've made maybe 3 or 4 of them. Yeah. Laurie Yannick. Some people know French pop better than I do. Wow. Where do I want to go next? I want to go to New Hampshire next. I want to go everywhere next. I want to go to Canada back. I want to go to the national parks. Absolutely. I want to go to Louisiana. I want to go to Texas. I want to go to Utah and Colorado. Absolutely. I want to go to Spain. I want to go to Austria. I want to go Australia, Japan, South Korea. I want to go everywhere. It's hard to choose. But yeah. Yeah, I know most people love you. Obviously, I mean, it's like it's only like 1% of people criticize me and all that, and they're probably not even subscribers, just random people. But it's just I'm a very, for a long time I was I think you say people pleaser or whatever. I'm always making sure people were comfortable around me and all that. Yeah, kind of, I guess I'm kind of like that still a little bit. So this is why it touches me a little more than other comments when I read them because I'm like, they didn't like that. And I felt bad because I don't want to disappoint people. So I'm like, my accent is not good enough, especially people who say stuff like, um, how to say that, like, that I mumble or something like that. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, I know I speak too fast, and then it turns out as a real weird like English, and I know it, but when I talk, I'm just too into what I'm saying because I'm so not used to talk enough that yeah, I'm just yeah, whatever. It doesn't really matter. I guess most people can understand me, so that's what imports. But yeah, it's a good. It's actually a good. How to say that? Like experience a good thing to work on my perspective. Like, oh, just take a step back, Mary. You can't please everyone. You can like obviously some people are going to be disappointed, and that's it's not the goal to make everyone happy anyway. I mean, I'm doing this channel for myself first, uh and then I mean, obviously, I'm doing that for you guys, but the first reasons I'm doing this channel, I created this channel, was for me, to better my English, to travel, to meet people, and I think I should focus on that when I read those comments. But yeah. Um, yeah, I'm not forgetting about Home Free because I'm actually going to see them in concert in a month in London. It's crazy, actually. I can't believe it's happening. I'm super excited to uh, go see them. No, it's not boring. Um, English pronunciation is great. It's obvious you worked very hard at it. So anybody that says your English isn't good is full of crap. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Your English is better than some native speakers I know. Yeah. So you know what? That's what I have a hard time believing. I've read those comments, those kind of comments before, and I'm like, really? Like, okay, then I shouldn't feel that bad about my accent or my English in general. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I know most people who criticize my English don't even speak another language. Um, but yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's the thing. I can't please anyone, everyone. Oh, your guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I guess I have I don't know, a perfectionist side for that. I don't know. It just I like to know that I'd like to feel one day that my English is good enough for people to believe that I'm, I don't know, American, Canadian, whatever, but to forget or to not even notice that I'm French. And I had some, I had some conversation with some people before, and only after like 5 minutes, they were like after I told them, "Oh, I'm French," they're like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, you did not hear my accent." So maybe those conversations happen in a really good time for my English to be good enough for them to not even understand that I was French. So that those moments, they felt good. I was like, "Yeah, damn, I did well. I spoke well." But there's some other times it's like after the first few words, people are like, "Oh, where do you come from?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm French." But yeah. Anyway, having been trying to learn French for about a year, I have such admiration for anyone who's bilingual. Oh, languages are hard. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and especially French. I mean, kudos to you to learn that language, because as a French person, to me, it's to me it's the hardest language. I mean, I'm still trying to. I mean, I'm still learning words. I'm still, you know, adapting myself on some like, like spelling, and it's a very tough language. And so, anyone who's even just trying to learn that language, I'm like, God, you're God, because this is I wouldn't go down that road. Japanese and Korean are very super easy language to learn. When I tell people that I speak a little bit of those languages and I can read the alphabet, they're like, "Oh wow!" I'm like, "You can learn the Korean alphabet in like 15 minutes. It's one of the easiest one. Japanese makes so much sense. It's like it's very easy. French is super hard. English is a little hard. Um, French is really hard, definitely. You like hard work, punk rock, or metal? Probably not, but I have to ask. Um, I don't have any um oh, I really like this and I don't like that, or I hate that. I just it's more like I like this song, from whatever artist is gonna be from, or stuff like that. So I'm not gonna say I don't like metal, I don't like hard work. In general, I do like hard rock though. Punk rock, I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. And metal, it's like there's some metal song I really like. I would say in general, I don't like it because it's too strong for me. But there's some metal song I'm like, oh, those are just amazing. So I don't know. It's a feeling, I guess. When will we see your next travel video? So I post every Friday or Saturday. So next Friday or next Saturday. Sometimes it might change if I'm like traveling and I know things are going to be different, so I call, like post before or after, but I try at least to post once a week, and I do try to post on Friday or Saturday because I know you guys are on weekend and you have more time and all that, so yeah. Oh, thank you, Dennis. Oh, why do I feel like I have things like later? Oh, good night, Dennis. Is it that late for you? Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Even your accent is very clear and your pronunciation is very strong. So really delicious. Oh, thank you. Oh, I can already pass as an American. That's cool. That's nice. Yeah, spelling can be hard. Yeah, I was actually the other day I put on the TV to watch the weather, and I think I was late or early, whatever, and they had a show from like people trying to spell French words, and I think they were Indian or something. And that there was a little guy, he was amazing. He was just amazing, and I did not even know how to spell those French words, and it was like SP, no. I was like, how do you do that? Spelling is difficult, especially for language coming out of Latin or, even English, especially English. Especially English when you have all those like same pronunciation but different spelling, it doesn't make sense. Absolutely doesn't make sense. Yeah. Where I work, we are from all over the world, so I can understand you just fine. Hey, it's cool. Oh yeah, Ben Made. They're amazing. Those girls, they have like so much energy. Oh, thank you, Drop Barracuda. Barracuda is a fish, right? Thank you for the stream tonight. Here's to beer sometime in the future. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Actually, I made myself a coffee and I haven't even drink it. If I had a beer, maybe I'll have already drink it. I don't drink much. I'm not an alcoholic, right? No. Yeah, night all. Yeah, you're right. It's 1:30. I guess I shall go. I'm getting a little bit tired. Wow, you guys, it was amazing. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I think it's my longest stream ever. I just had so much fun speaking with you. I mean, I'm the only one speaking here, but I mean, reading your comments and answering your questions, it was a lot of fun. Um, I haven't tried the Rush beer yet. I want to try it with a special someone, so I'm waiting for that. So I don't know, I don't know, and I do want to buy and find um like a few different ones because I only have like two of them right now, and I know they have at least five different ones. So yeah, so I still don't know. Have you tried it? Yeah. This was a laugh fest. Oh, or maybe a coffee. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, everyone. It was really fun to hang out with everyone, and I will try to do another one next Sunday. Like I said, I really need to have a good connection for that, and I'm usually just always traveling around, so having a good connection is not always the case. But if if I'm around and I have a good connection, I'll definitely try to do another live next week because I love this. They're great. Actually, next week. I don't know. I'm not sure, but whatever. Oh, Masti, que sí. Oh, mm. That's so great to see some of my friends on the live. That's cool. Well, I'm glad you liked it, guys. I hope I didn't talk too fast with my broken English. I keep thinking that because those are the comments I hate the most. People saying I speak with a broken English. Haters. Anyway, thank you very much. I had a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will try to see you next week for a live. If not, you will definitely have the first video of my Montreal Montreal treat Montreal day, actually my first day there, as a video, yeah, for next Friday or Saturday. I think it will be more. I think Friday, but yeah, we'll see. So thank you very much. I wish you a good day, a good evening, a good night. And because I think you're all kind of all over the world right now. And thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your nice comments. Thank you for the donations, especially. Thank you very much. You didn't have to get that. That's very sweet of you. And just thank you for hanging out with me and taking time out of your day to spend it with me. I'm pretty grateful for that. So yeah. Let me read your last comments. You hang up. Yeah, I'm the type of person who can't hang up. So that's fine. Thank you for the chat. I understand where there's no problem. That's cool. Nice. Well, oh, yeah. I want to show you some stuff, guys. Oh, I guess I will do that yeah, next time. Each time I'm like, I gotta make a list of things I want to say, and I always forget, and then I end up not saying it, but whatever. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much for stopping by, for being part of that live stream, and I hope to see you next week. And if not, I will see you on my video or on another live stream. Hopefully, not in too long. All right. Bye bye, everyone. Good night, or good day, good afternoon, good evening. Have a nice dinner. Say hi to your family. Big hugs to everyone. Love you. Bye bye.